What is up you guys, my name is RVZ and welcome to Cosplay Convention Crisis. Now this game has a Kickstarter campaign going on right now, and I'm here to see if it's worth funding or not. So far it is worth it because it has kawaii girls. Is that a monster girl? I have no, maybe an alien, I don't know, but the following game is a product of Studio Midnight Hearts. This demo is not representative of the final game, it's a preview build. Yes, we knew that, because the game has a Kickstarter campaign going on, yes, we know that. Any non-original characters referred are copyrights of their original creator and only included in the basis of parody. Right. Okay. On Sunday, October 23rd, Jacob Kirby died at the age of 21. Oh, that's bad. The way he died would have been completely unpredictable just a few days prior. While in the middle of a massive dispute, a beam of focused light energy struck him in the heart. Oh, he died? He died with the kawaii destiny things, I guess. At the moment of contact, it blew a hole in one end and out the other. Jacob was dead in seconds, his body crumpled like a house with its foundations pulled out. The last thing he would see was the sympathetic eyes of his killer staring down at him. Perhaps if Jacob Kirby had made different decisions in his life, he wouldn't have ended up in this situation. Perhaps Jacob Kirby might have lived to see his 22nd birthday. Perhaps Canton wouldn't have been the last convention he would ever get to attend. But maybe there was no way Jacob Kirby could have avoided such a heartless end. Maybe from the moment he met his killer, it was destiny that she would be the one to kill him. Perhaps, maybe, life is strange that way. Oh. Present day. Yes, I was... God damn, what the fuck was that all about? I was one of the first people on the back of the bus. I walked to the back and claimed the center seat when everyone probably expected me to sit. Yes, my name is Jacob Kirby, and today is Thursday, October 20th, yes, the first day of Canton. Oh, I'm Jacob, alright, way to go. The right side of the bus was being taken by the comic book, the left side by the anime society, which meant that as the only member of both clubs, I probably had to take one middle seat. The other students filed into one side or the other, they barely looked at one another. Fun fact, at my school, the anime society and the comic club hated one another with burning passion. Which is why it was amusing that this year Canton, the local anime convention, was joined up with Cape City, the local comic book convention, and it was doubly amusing that the school metro only lent us one bus. I went over my bag one last time. Badge, check. Outfits, check. Food, so I didn't have to pay the outrageous food court prices, check and check. I smiled. No boring classes, no life-sucking part-time jobs, no obnoxious fantasy football-obsessed roommate. This was going to be a great weekend. Please, tell me you actually have your badge this time, dumb shit. A girl in boyish clothes threw her backpack into the seat opposite mine and sat down. I gave a half wave. If it was my backpack the entire time, then I didn't lose it. Amanda, if I had lost it, I wouldn't have actually had it. If you didn't have it around your neck and you weren't able to get into the con, pretty sure that's called losing it. Amanda has been my neighbor in elementary school, middle school, high school, and also I guess we went to the same college now. She had learned how to, as she put it frequently, tolerate me. Are you going to tell me what cosplays you actually brought yet? You'll just have to wait and see. Tell me this much, did you bring any female characters this time? In my entire life I had, I swear to God, only seen her really cosplay as a female character twice. Once it was Dameno from Why People. The other time it was Illuminant from Final Fantasy XIII, okay. With PH, yeah, sure, Final Fantasy. I see what you did there. Both of whom look rather androgynous. This had been something of a pattern with Amanda for a while. Her only sport was intramural frisbee. I had literally never seen her in a dress before. She actually wore a tux in high school prom. Would it surprise you to know that I did bring a female character this time? Not if she has short hair and dresses gender neutral. Does she have short hair and dress gender neutral? Are you going to be cosplaying anything this year? Yep, but if you weren't going to tell me what you brought, well then fair is fair. Amanda grunted and recrossed her arms. Before the convention could go anywhere else, another familiar face stepped into the view. A sweet, familiar, devilish face. Oh, the next seat to you is open. Makoto Mine approached us with her usual playful grin. Amanda's brow immediately furrowed into a glare. Makoto? Hey, Makoto, yes? Amanda's voice was daggers. Mine, meanwhile, went down 2 octaves. Makoto seemed oblivious. Her smile was unshakable. Makoto Mine was an international student from Kyushu, Japan. But you wouldn't know that from her accent. Her English? Totally flawless. I met her for the first time at the beginning of the year in Anime Society. From minute 1 she made my head spin. For some reason, she was all over me. Touches, glances, everything. It was something of a dilemma. On one hand, what straight man hates affection from a hot girl? On the other hand, Makoto definitely on the crazy side of the hot crazy scale. And then there was the incident. 2 weeks ago on Friday, yes. I spent the better part of the Attack on Cyclops movie holding my bladder. I could have gone to the bathroom and missed part of it. But at the time, staying and squirming had seemed a better option. A few seconds after I flushed, I heard a sound at the bathroom door. I was still collecting my bearings. I figured it was just another guy coming in. Probably someone else from the anime club. What I would have been out of my mind to expect was the door to my stall being slammed open. You could say I was caught with my pants down by this turn of events. Oh my, what the oh my, oh my, whoa, okay, I did not expect that, yes, okay, so that's where you're hiding. You had me worried you would leave before we could spend any time together. Oh my. Makoto was standing there in the bathroom looking into my stall. There was no illusion. This was an innocent prank. Hell, she'd even taken off her shirt. When had she taken off her shirt? My eyes were caught by her creamy pale breasts. Why had she taken off her shirt? That's the question. Why has she taken off her shirt? I don't know. Okay, calm down. What the fuck? Okay, guys, calm down. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what is happening. I don't know. Oh, you don't need to do that. I was liking the view. Of course we were liking the view. Like, what the fuck? Everyone likes the view, you know? Makoto, what are you doing? She had took a step forward. The gap between us was closing. Her eyes were angry. It was something I'd never quite seen in a woman before my entire life. Oh, you poor child. You have yet a lot of things to see, Jacob. Don't worry, Jacob. It's gonna be okay. Just relax for a second, Jacob. I know, you must be pretty confused right now, but if you just close your eyes, I can make you feel really good. She was blushing slightly. By comparison, my cheeks were probably stoplight red. I've been told I'm very good at it, you know? Making men feel good. I can make you feel good too. Oh, I mean, if you buy me a cappuccino right now, I could be pretty good. I could feel pretty good, you know? Just close your eyes, close them tight, and relax. Oh, okay. Alright, I was paralyzed, totally paralyzed. Her body was so close to me, and she was only getting closer and closer by the second. I didn't know what to do. This was wrong, wasn't it? Her bursting in like this? Yeah, you shouldn't be in the men's bathroom. In the cinema, I think. I'm not sure, but okay. Part of me just wanted to let this happen. Look, Makoto, this is pretty weird. Can we take a second and just slow down? Talk this through, you know? But Makoto didn't seem to be in the mood to talk through anything. She looked hungry, her lips part, drawing closer for a kiss. It wouldn't be so easy to just... No, this was too weird. No, we're not doing this. You shouldn't be in here. You need to go. I rose to my feet now. My position was solidifying. How had she thought this was okay? Did she think she just could ambush me on the toilet? Go now. That did the trick. Makoto's face sunk into a strange frown. I could almost see the gears of her head spinning. Okay, I'll see you next week then, Jacob. Toodles! And just like that, she threw her shirt over her shoulders and walked out of the stall. It was like, for her, none of that really happened. It was all nothing but a game. Makoto was true to her word. She showed up next week at the Anime Society pretending that none of this had ever happened. I suppose it was easier for me to try to pretend it didn't happen too. Makoto slid into the seat next to me and curled up into it like a cat who'd found a warm lap. Oh, she was grinning too. This was always a good sign. There are other open seats around. Don't you think you'd like one near more anime club members? Makoto giggled. Amanda's glare didn't give her an inch. Why? I like the back of the bus. And there's such great company here. You're not good at taking hints, are you? Amanda knew, of course. I told her practically an hour after it had even happened. At the time, she implied that I should have tried to sue her for sexual assault. She very strongly implied it. Well, I'm not sitting next to you, am I? Makoto turned to me with a prayer gesture and big round kitten eyes. Do you want me to go, Jacob? Do you? Let's hear it, Jacob. Do you want Makoto to go? I cited. Maybe it would be better to send her away. Deep down, I had calmed down about the whole incident. And it's not like I would mind having her throw herself on me for the entire ride too much. She probably just liked me, but didn't know how to express herself right. Though, if I let her stay, Amanda would probably spend the entire time glaring at her. And probably at me too. Amanda could get a bit catty when she was mad. Perhaps it would be better to consider her feelings. You know, I don't like to be rude, okay? It's okay, nothing happened, it's fine, you can stay. It doesn't bother me, at all. Yes, you can stay. Just let her stay. She's got to sit somewhere. Besides, Makoto isn't going to cause any trouble on the bus. I turned to Makoto and stared at her with as much intensity as I could. It was not a face that left much up to the interpretation. Right? I'm just an innocent little kitty. I promise I won't make a fuss. Fine. Amanda's facial expression was locked in a death glare that could probably kill a weak-willed mortal with a single glance. I didn't see you at the Anime Society last week. Were you busy? Yeah. I had a shift at work. The normal guy who covered it took off. Oh, that's a shame. It was pretty boring meeting though. We just played anime trivia for half of it. You didn't miss anything. I bet you spent the entire time checking the door to see if he'd show up, didn't you? Makoto of course continued her new policy of openly ignoring Amanda. At that moment the bus kicked into gear. The trip to Canton was on its way. For the first 10 minutes, we chatted idly. Amanda was mostly quiet, but would interject here and there. Mainly for spinning at Makoto. Makoto spent that time lavishing me with attention. There was a few moments in here where I had seriously had to stop myself and ask, what really did Makoto drop from here? Bubbly and attractive, but still not following me around? Seriously? Do you want to hear what cosplays I brought with me? No. I guess. Well, I got this cool Red Phoenix outfit for cheap. I'm not much of a comic book fan, but I really like the material. Latex. Oh, latex. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I also have this wonderful Catgirl made cosplay based on Chocolat from Cat's Paradise. Chocolat? Cat's Paradise? Necopara? Eh? Yeah, okay. I put it together myself. You've played Cat's Paradise, right? Fuck. If there were ever a moment to have a pause button for a conversation. What? That's for a conversation? Okay, fine. Double conversation, it's fine. It would be this one. The problem was that I actually had played Cat's Paradise. It was a silly little cat girl made anti-visual novel that was decently popular. Should I play Necopara? Let me know in the comments if you want to see Necopara. I might actually play it for you guys. No. Anyway, that's right. I said anti. That's the kind of game we're dealing with here. On one hand, I could furiously deny ever having even heard of it. But on the other hand, Makoto was so out of this world bonkers that she might actually prefer me to openly talking about a hentai game. Yes, sure, yes, I played Neko Paradise Cat Girl, yes, I mean, I tried it out for a few hours. Yes. Just out of curiosity, you know. A friend of mine owned a copy. It's not like I own all the copies of the game, don't mind me, I don't, totally not, nope. Makoto giggled. There was no way she didn't see through my line about a friend. Still, somehow I'd actually had the courage to say that in public. That was surprising. For her part, Amanda raised her eyebrow. What's a cat's paradise? Neither Makoto or I answered that question. Yeah, you don't wanna know. You don't wanna know, Amanda. You don't wanna know. Anyway, I have 2 more cosplays planned, but they're secrets. A girl's gotta have some surprises, you know. Makoto gave me a flirtless wink. It reminded me how much I still don't know about her and their motives. I decided to test the theory. Actually, Makoto, I have a question for you. Oh, what is it? What did your last boyfriend think of the fact that, you know, well, what did he think of how much you liked geeky stuff like anime and hentai games? It's kind of funny, but I've actually never had a boyfriend before. Well, at least not like a proper boyfriend. Makoto scrunched up shyly at the question, but didn't break her usual playful expression. Really? That's pretty surprising for a girl as pretty as you. You have strict parents or something? You think I'm pretty? Oh, you're sweet. Add another answer to the confusing pile. Was she being genuinely bashful, or was she screwing with me? It was nothing like that though, the circumstances were just never right for me, is all. Up until the past few months or so, I was always too busy. The implications of up until the past few months didn't elude me. Before I could ask a follow-up, Amanda coughed twice into her hand. I think we're going to be there soon. I saw the 7-Eleven on Oak Street, and I remembered that was only like 5 minutes away from the place. We should get ready to go. Oh yeah, I guess we should do that. You're staying in room 302, right? Makoto perked up at the question. Amanda mouthed the swear word. My guess was that she hadn't intended to say that out loud enough for Makoto to hear. Great. I'm just right down the corridor in 304. After you've settled in, you should come over, so we can plan what panels to go to. I nodded. The bus was pulling into a convention center by the point. The Fox African decorations, such as waterfalls and lion statues outside the building, dominated the rows and rows of grey parking lots. In truth, the convention center was more of a hotel than anything, a kitschy resort for families to their kids too, but the fact that it was attached to a sprawling side building made it an ideal site for a con of this size. I looked towards Makoto, realizing that she was practically tugging my sleeve. She didn't like being ignored, that's for sure. Clearly I couldn't, or perhaps I shouldn't, leave this bus without scheduling something with her as well. Do you know what you're going to be during the con? Makoto's face brightened. I don't know just yet, but I'm positive that we'll see each other around. We could always eat up the rave tonight. I tried to answer, but my voice caught in my throat. The image of her body dancing and swaying to the heavy music under the light of glow sticks, well, it was at least confusing. That was for sure. There was no time to answer anyway. The moment later, the bus rolled to a stop. The students started piling off, eager to get their room and plan their day. Makoto softly brushed her side against me as she stood, then she vanished into the crowd with one last flirtatious wink. Think you're staring a bit too much, Casanova? I'm not staring. If I wanted to stare, I would have, back in the bathroom when she didn't have a shirt on. Maybe you should have. Then you wouldn't have had to drool over her in front of me. Oh, shut up. I was just trying to be polite. You know, she doesn't have many friends. I'm undecided. No matter how much she tried to stay annoyed, there was just no way she could keep up a straight face. We were both too comfortable for lingering bitterness. Besides, there was bigger fish to fry. Amanda stood up, extending a hand to help me join her. The minute you stopped owning her politeness was when she invaded your bathroom stall trying to fuck you. Come on, moron. Everyone's already left the bus. Oh, alright, we reached the room and apparently it has 2 double beds? Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here because I've been playing for like a half an hour. So far the game is really interesting. I'll keep playing through the demo and see what's up with Makoto, because we all know we just want to see more of Makoto. But anyway, if you want to fund the game, the Kickstarter page is in the description below, don't forget that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comment section below. If you actually enjoyed the video, give it a like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and as always, I hope to see you again.